Welcome back, little monkey fans. Today, my little monkey and I are going way up to the treetop toy box to show you Disney's Tinkerbell and the Legend of the Neverbeast fairy set. So, little monkey, do you want to tell us who's included in the Legend of the Neverbeast fairy set?
Vidia, Iridessa, Tinkerbell, Fawn, Rosetta.
Yeah, so that's 5 fairies. Isn't there usually 6 main fairies? Who's missing from the fairy set?
Silver Mist.
Silver Mist, yeah, Silver Mist isn't included. So, little monkey, we've got our first fairy out of the package. Do you want to describe who we have here?
Fawn. She has a green leaf in her hair, dark brown braided hair, and glittery top and bottom.
And what kind of fairy is Fawn?
An animal fairy.
Animal fairy, that's right.
And she has boots that have like little elastics, it looks like, on them.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of twine, almost looks like they're holding up. And what does her skirt look like?
Leaves.
Yeah, it does. I bet it's like nature, right? Because she's always out in nature with the animals. She's very glittery and very pretty. And you can even see her very sweet freckles on her face. A lot of detail on her face there too, isn't there?
Yeah.
And she's not only glittery from the front, but if we turn her around, she's actually glittery on the back. Isn't she?
Yeah.
Look really pretty, doesn't she?
Yep.
And there's Fawn. So we have our second fairy out of the package. And who do we have here?
Vidia.
Vidia.
She has this dark purple hair.
It's really, really long, isn't it?
Yeah. And here's this little curly Sue.
Yeah, little curly Q there. And it actually keeps covering her face. We keep trying to tuck it, and it will eventually work its way back there. Oh, there, we've got it a little bit.
A purple shirt and a glittery bottom.
Yeah, she has a very glittery bottom, and then she almost looks like she's wearing tights, doesn't she? She has purple tights on.
And the same purple shoes.
And what keeps happening with the shoe?
They fall off.
That one keeps falling off.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We can just slide it right back on, and there she is. She's very glittery, too. Not quite as glittery as Fawn was she? So I'll turn her around and take a look at the back. So she's got the glittery fairy wings, and she has a glittery bottom. Her top isn't very glittery, is it? And she actually looks quite a bit different from the fairy set that came with the pirate fairy, didn't she? So here's the one from the pirate fairy, and she actually had partially green and purple because she had switched talents with Tinkerbell in the pirate fairy movie, didn't she? And her hair is very similar, both in ponytails and glittery wings. And then in the pirate fairy, what did she have?
Tinkerbell's boots.
Well, she had boots, right, and they were purple with little green spots because she got switched talents in the pirate fairy movie with Tinkerbell. But in this version, she's got shoes just similar to all the other fairies. Very pretty, isn't she? And that's Vidia. So here is our third fairy from the Legend of the Neverbeast. And who do we have here?
Iridessa.
Iridessa, yeah.
She has brown tie-back hair.
Yeah, it's almost like black. It's quite dark brown if it's dark brown and black.
And a little bead detail on her glittery yellow shirt.
Yes, it's very pretty, isn't it?
And then she has the same glittery skirt as her shirt.
It does match, doesn't it? And then she has no tights again, but
she has yellow shoes.
She has yellow shoes, yeah. And she's all yellow glittery. She's very pretty. And what kind of fairy is she?
A light fairy.
A light fairy, yeah. So she's like the sunshine. Nice bright yellow and glittery. She is very pretty as well. And again, just as glittery on the back as she is on the front. And if we compare Iridessa to the Iridessa that came in the Pirate Fairy movie, she is actually quite similar, isn't she? So we have Iridessa from the Pirate Fairy. So her hair is back, pulled up back into a bun again. And the only difference is the coloring of her dress because her talents got switched with who? With Rosetta, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And so she's got a little bit of red kind of mixed in, so it makes her yellow look a little bit orangey. But she was very glittery in the Pirate Fairy one, and now she's got a little bit more bead detail. And again, just shoes on the bottom, but a different color. And so very pretty. I really like the bead, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's Iridessa. We have our fourth fairy out of the Legend of the Neverbeast package. And who do we have here?
Rosetta.
Rosetta. She's very pretty. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Rosetta?
Yeah. She has a twisted up hair in the back.
She does. There's kind of like a hair twist that makes it get pulled back on each side.
And ruby lips.
Yep. Very pretty lipstick.
And she has a pink top, a red skirt.
Yeah, she does have a very glittery pink top and just as glittery pink skirt. No tights, and then she's got
shoes.
Red shoes that match. She is very pretty and very glittery, just like a lot of the other fairies. And if we compare her to Rosetta from the Pirate Fairy movie, they're fairly similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just like Iridessa was. So their hair is both put in a twist and pulled back. And in the Pirate Fairy Rosetta, she had her talent switched as well. And so she had switched with, she had Iridessa's talents. Or did she have Fawn's talent? I think she actually had Fawn's talent, didn't she? Yeah, and so she's got a little bit of orange mixed in on her dress here. But it is just as glittery and had the same or very similar red shoes. So very pretty she was. And the new version of Rosetta from The Legend of the Neverbeast is just as pretty and quite glittery all around, both on the front and the back. And there is Rosetta. And here is our last fairy from The Legend of the Neverbeast. And who do we have here, little monkey?
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell. She is super sweet. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Tinkerbell?
Yeah. She has a tie-back bun in her hair.
She does. It looks very pretty.
And a lighter pink ruby.
Lighter pink lipstick she has. Yeah.
And green skirt.
It actually looks like a dress, doesn't it? Because it's one piece, actually.
Yeah.
It's not a separate top and skirt. And it's very green and sparkly, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
And she has pom-poms on her shoes.
She does have pom-poms on the bottom. And if we compare this Tinkerbell to the Tinkerbell that came in the Pirate Fairy movie, they are very, very similar. So I'd say the biggest difference that we have in the Pirate Fairy Tinkerbell is her hair. So in this version, she actually has a looser bun, but still pulled back in a bun. And just as glittery outfit and the same pom-pom type shoes. So really the big difference here for these two is how in the Pirate Fairy she switched talents with Silver Mist, didn't she? So she has a little bit of blue on there mixed in with her traditional green. So very nice, so very similar. I really do like her dress. It is so, so glittery, and it's glittery on the front and the back, just like all of the other fairies. Very pretty. And that's Tinkerbell. So little monkey, out of all of the new fairies from The Legend of the Neverbeast, who is your absolute favorite?
Fawn.
Fawn, yeah. Clover hopped over here because she's an animal fairy. He couldn't resist hanging out by Fawn. And I agree. I like Fawn the best in this particular fairy set. I think that it was nice to have her added since she wasn't in the Pirate Fairy set. Do you think that since Silver Mist wasn't included in this set, maybe the next Disney movie will be all about Silver Mist, since The Legend of the Neverbeast was pretty much all about Fawn and her talents? So maybe that could be. We'll have to wait and find out and see what the next Tinkerbell show is all about. But yes, I was happy that Fawn's talents got to be on display in The Legend of the Neverbeast, and looking forward to what the next one is. So we like Fawn the best. Maybe you can post in the comments and let us know who is your favorite fairy from the fairy set for Tinkerbell and The Legend of the Neverbeast.
Thanks for watching.
To join all the fun up on our treetop, please subscribe to Little Monkey Media's channel.